I love rituals. I think that it comes back to having that feeling of a sense of place and understanding. It's very comfortable, you know. We create rituals and we don't even realize it. We have like a bedtime ritual. You know, when I hear one of the songs that was part of my bedtime ritual, I still go, oh. And so there's something very special and precious in that. And not to say that those things can't be changed and transformed, but done mindfully and a really honoring of how sacred it is. Because every time we do it, it becomes more important and more sacred.
Ritual are those things that I give meaning to, and they have the meaning I give to them, and they are outward expressions of my inward process.
You know, when I think about ritual, I want to say, oh, I don't have any rituals. And then when I think about the habits that the things that I do every day, I must have rituals. There are certainly exercise rituals and prayer rituals, and they're my fallback place. You know, I want to believe that I can go about my day and embrace all sorts of new experiences and challenges, but sometimes it can get pretty overwhelming, and I fall back to that which is comfortable, and usually find that that's something that's ritualistic. As I said, a certain prayer, you know, I go to a certain psalm, I go to a certain place, and I know that I can find peace there.
I love ritual. It's a way of, again, it's a way of creating community. It's a way of coming together in community. It's not that we become, that we give power to the rituals, but we use the rituals to affirm the power in ourselves. So anything can be a meaningful ritual if it means to me that I am expressing the power within myself. If a ritual becomes some way in which I am trying to get a power I think I don't have, then I'm misusing and misunderstanding the term. But ritual as a way of expressing my power in a way that communicates to other people, because we've all agreed on this ritual expression, that's very empowering and very powerful, I think.
Rituals. Rituals, there again, that's something that I think there's a deep need in the human psyche for ritual, and we've kind of gotten out of touch with that in our culture. I think we've thrown the baby out with the bathwater when it comes to ritual. Certainly there are empty, meaningless rituals, but there are also meaningful rituals, and I think that's what we're lacking, and that's what we're needing in our world.
Ritual is absolutely essential for human beings. Absolutely essential. There is no religious tradition on the face of the earth that doesn't have it. Even the Maoist atheists who attempted to eradicate religion created ritual to do it. They created little red books of Mao, which is sacred texts. They had secular holidays, which they did with arguably the May Day parades are rituals. You know, all the things that go with it. Ritual is a way of making contact with that which came before us and finding a comfort zone and reminding ourselves of who we are. The beginning of Fiddler on the Roof, tradition. It's who we are. It defines us. To be ritualistic is to say you never change, no matter what evidence is brought or what circumstance changes. You know, that the rigid ritualism, I think people are correctly uncomfortable with. But simply to read the daily word, you know, at the morning, if that's your morning ritual and that gives you comfort, that's a good thing. To walk a path that you walk all the time, and that path gives you comfort, that's a ritual. To stand under the stars and say thank you, that's a ritual. And so is a Protestant worship service, and so is a Buddhist chanting, and so are Native American festivals and celebrations. Humans are inherently ritual. I don't want to say ritualistic. We're people of ceremony. because ceremony tells us who we are as a people.